Okay, everyone, welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 52 for the 18th of February, 2024. We're still in the Ultra Member submissions, although there are 11 this week, and I think that we are coming to the last few. Likely, we'll probably finish them in this video, so let's see what's next.
We got Aldi Süd here, we got Rossmann, and if you look a little further down, there's Lidl. Then there's Edeka, DM Markt, Gold's Gym, and Netto.
Most of these don't
all those
exist.
Choices to make, but today
I was going to say, most of these do not exist in the United States at all, right? Never heard of almost any of those besides Gold's Gym. That's about the only one I know of.
I'm going to go to Edeka. You're only allowed to park here for 2 hours. Otherwise, you got to get a fine for 20 euros.
Money.
It's a little windy today.
Yes.
You got to put the money in, or in this case, the blue little BMW button, and then pull out your card.
Totally different than here. We don't have anything like that. Our carts are all just loose everywhere. When we go shopping in the United States, we don't have any system to secure them, anything like that. They're just loose everywhere, and constantly you see people don't return them right, steal them. Yeah, it's pretty different here.
Herzlich willkommen und schön Sie zu sehen. That's another thing I like. When you walk in here, they got those lockers here, so you just put your stuff in there and lock it, and then you go shopping. It's not like in LA, they bring those big backpacks in the store and then they just fill it up.
Yep.
Good idea.
So they don't allow you to bring your stuff into the store. You have to lock it up, is what he's saying. In the United States, you just walk in exactly. You walk in with whatever you want, steal everything. No one stops you.
When you first walk in, you see all the Brötchen. I really, really love those.
Interesting. Never had anything like that. All different flavors of roll and stuff. That's cool. Tons of different kinds.
Got the German pretzels. Schweineohr. Nuss.
Wow. Chocolate
lecker,
dip.
lecker.
Donut. Like
And
donut
if you
hole.
ever want to buy an Americano,
Why are they called an
$20 and
Americano?
20 euros. And look at the bread.
Damn. This is just their local
They
bake
make it
shop at
fresh
their
all
grocery
day
store. Is
long.
that much? That's
You
insane.
can buy the cigarettes. Look, but they got all like bad
Cigarettes.
pictures
Look
on
at
it.
all those. I don't think I recognize a single kind. I literally don't. Okay, Winston on the far left. There's Winston cigarettes. I used to know those. I don't know any. Okay, Chesterfield. I haven't seen Chesterfields in a million years. Those used to be in America. Power Rauchen, West. I don't know any of these. Fair Play, Tawa. I never heard any of these cigarettes before. Just the Chesterfield and the Winston I've heard of.
Smoking is not good for you, but I don't think people get discouraged if they see that. Cheeseburger, €2.90. Hamburger, $2.90. They make you the hamburger right here.
Fresh burger.
Bratnudeln mit gehacktes Hühnerfleisch und Gemüse for 7,50 euros. Oder Bratnudeln mit
I don't know what any of this
Backfish and
is.
salad. That's fish.
That's fish?
You can get one of those sandwiches
look at
that are
that.
already made for €2.85.
I wonder how much €2.85 is in American dollars. I have no idea what the currency conversion is.
Cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory is probably $13. The cheesecake here is $2.95.
Wow.
Herzlich willkommen. Strawberries, bitte abwiegen, $1.99. Mom is getting some fruit here. And some beer she bought.
The
Südgetränke Zero. That's Waldmeister. I don't know what it is in English, but this was so delicious when I was a kid. You just mix it with water.
Huh.
Bitte benutzen Sie beim Einkauf von Obst und Gemüse unsere Handschuhe. They got gloves to touch the groceries here. Mom, you got your gloves on?
Yes.
Nice. And she's going for the Spargel again.
What's that?
1 kilo.
What are
That's how
those?
you can hear it.
I have no idea what that even
That's
is.
what my mom says. Squeezes it and then it makes a noise. Spargel is $7.90 for 1 kilo.
What is a spargel? I've never seen that before. I don't even know what that is. A fruit, a vegetable? What would you use that for?
You gotta
Spargel.
rub them together, and when they squeak, they're good.
See, this is the difference. The green Spargel and the white Spargel. Cucumber.
Oh, it's asparagus. It's a different kind of asparagus. Oh, okay. Gherkins. So this is basically like a cucumber. They call them gherkins.
59 cents. You got the big Kopfsalat for only 66 cents.
What is that, like butter
This is my
cabbage
favorite
or
one.
something?
Look how big they are.
Yeah.
I love those Bocklunder Würstchen.
They love
Frankfurter,
those.
$2.99. What? The Hella ketchup is on sale here for $1.59. It's normally $2.59. Save $1 here.
So it's a different brand.
€1.
Hella ketchup.
What do you get?
Huh.
The Delikatessen Hinterschinken.
Yes.
You gotta roll the
Pre-sliced meats, just
Spargel
grab
in
them out
here.
of there.
Grillfackeln.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Man, this place is super clean. You got the fish here.
Fishy. I want to kind of like fast forward ahead because obviously I don't want to watch the whole 15 minutes, but let's go a little bit further. Let's go like halfway in, like down here. Let's see what this is.
Flipschifla from the Netherlands. It's so good.
Netherlands pudding.
Sometimes you can get the Lindt chocolate at the 99-cent store. Last time I made a mistake. I said Lindt is German, but I think it's from Switzerland.
They Lindt is available everywhere though. Like you get Lindt pretty easily in the United States too. I've seen it of the various different strengths and everything.
I don't think they really like you to film in here, but I just want to put Edeka in a good light because it's nice, clean, it's good prices. I like Edeka.
How come they don't have Salzstangen in America? They only have those pretzels, but I like those much better.
What?
I really
sticks?
like those dry sausages here. I don't know which one to pick though because I don't really know them. And then they got the different hummus.
Oh, look at that! Flavored hummuses.
Look at all the different stuff. I've never seen that many.
Look at that. Damn, there's like a million. Are you kidding me? How many do they have?
Garlic. It says candy floss plus tattoo. I don't know if it's like cotton candy. It's really small. I
It
don't
looks
know what
like,
this is here.
candy floss is the same as cotton candy, I believe.
California
Sushi.
rolls.
Sushi in Germany, is it authentic? Did they hire someone who's like authentic to make it? I wonder.
It's ultra soft, but it's still not as soft as the one from Trader Joe's.
Duh.
That smells so good. All those candles, they smell so good.
There's not too much news about America. They like to talk about the Queen.
The
and
UK. It's all
Harry
UK
and,
news.
you know, all
Look.
even
Oh my
Diana's
God!
the-
Literally every magazine is UK news. Princess Diana is on that one for some reason. Oh, they're a little outdated on that, covering that story. It's literally all UK. Oh my God. Yeah, there's Merkel. You see Merkel there.
Look, Asterix and Obelix, they're super popular here in Germany. I thought everybody knew them too in America, but nobody knows Asterix and Obelix. And there's one more thing.
I do know them, but they were very, like when I was a kid, I knew of them, but I haven't seen them in like 30 years.
And I grew up with the Dalton's brother, Lucky Luke. Nobody knows them either.
No.
I think it's from France, actually.
Everybody knows Vicky the Viking.
Yeah, never heard any of that.
I've never been lucky in America. Today, I bought a $20 quick pick lotto for the German lottery. It's 17 million in the jackpot. Good luck to Mike.
Mom is waiting patiently.
I'm not sure you should have shown that on camera. Doesn't it have like a QR code someone can scan and like claim it? I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure he shouldn't have shown that.
In line. I have to be fast here. Fast, fast, fast. Dogs are not allowed inside. Are you alright, buddy? Are you alright? Mom, can you open the car, please?
No. She has a Porsche, by the way. The mom's obviously rich. She has a Porsche. Well, that was interesting. I would say it's similar. That's kind of similar to certain grocery stores I've seen. Cleaner and definitely like with the safety aspect of not being able to just bring a bag inside and steal. That's different. But outside of that, I mean, it's just a lot of different products, but it seems similar to American supermarkets from what I saw. Just different companies, right? Different product, different brands. I don't know if we can watch this because this is from a real TV show, and it's from their official channel. So I don't know if we can watch this because it might get claimed. So I'll just play it in little increments and see what happens. But I don't know if we can do this.
Mr. Welburn?
This is a British TV show, right? Whitest Kid You Know. I think it's a British TV show.
I had a question about my...
Jenkins, get down.
What?
Get down, for God's sakes.
Okay. Keeping cover. All right. So Sarah says, I bet they wouldn't tolerate thieves stealing carts and shopping bags, etc. in Germany. That's what he said. They wouldn't let him in the store, right? Like you have to pay to get the cart unlocked. You put the token in or whatever it is. I don't know what the token is. And then you have to lock your stuff up. They wouldn't just let you into the store to steal. They have nothing like that here. There's no security in American shopping at all. No one to stop you from doing anything. You can literally walk in the store, take what you want, and walk out, and literally get away with it. There's nothing to stop you here. It's pretty ridiculous.
Jenkins, you're a good kid. How long you been with the company?
2 years this May, sir.
I started this company 45 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Built this empire with my own bare hands. And I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth either. I started out in my father's tool shed. I won't lie to you, I had to claw my way to the top. Might have stepped on a few fingers and toes.
This is supposed to be like a parody of American corporations, I think, right? That's what they're getting at here. Escanor says there are carts like that in America at Aldi. I've literally never seen an Aldi in my life. An Aldi? I never heard of it. When I was on the East Coast, our supermarkets were like Stop and Shop, Rite Aid, stuff like that. And there were more local ones like Big Y. Out here, we've got Fred Meyer, Safeway, and like little other ones that are kind of the same company. Like, what is it, like Q or something like that? Like, no, I've never even heard of Aldi. Some people talk about it, but I've never seen one in my life. Never, nowhere that I lived. Anyway, but Aldi is a European company, is it not? So that would follow along the whole idea, right?
Heck, may have even slit a few throats along the way. But that's business. I forged this corporation with my own blood and sweat. And it cost me 2 marriages, 1 heart attack, and every weekend of my life to get this company where it is today. And this morning I walk into my office and the sons of bitches over at Bergman Sachs put a sniper on the roof.
Come again, sir?
A sniper, trained killer specializing in long distances. Quiet, stealthy, but above all else, patient.
Sir, I don't think they would put a sniper on their roof.
Sure they would. It's the right move. They don't want this merger to go through any more than the Kayazukis, but they've got the cojones to actually...
I'm just keep pausing because I want to make sure we don't get claimed. So far, nothing. But I think maybe it's because I'm breaking it up, too. Aldi is a poor man's ShopRite. It is? Aldi is awesome. It's like Trader Joe's, but more common in my area. We have Trader Joe's, for sure. But Trader Joe's is considered high-end. Like, Trader Joe's is considered, you're paying way more for like, snooty products, right? It's way more expensive than a standard grocery store out here. I'm still waiting for this to get to the funny part.
do something about it. That's why they're number 2. But let me show you why we're number 1. Slide me that case behind the pouch. You see, business is all about being able to adapt. You gotta learn how to roll with the punches. I'm gonna need you to pop up and give me a 20 on him.
What?
I know he's on the 75th floor, but I can't figure out if he's the 3rd or 4th window from the left.
Okay.
Now don't worry, he's got a bead on me, so if you're quick, he won't have enough time to readjust. Now, go.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, you're right. Holy smokes. He's the 3rd window from the left.
Julie, could you send in one of the interns, please? You see, everything worthwhile takes sacrifice.
So he's going to have the intern die. The intern's going to come in and get sniped, and he's going to use the opportunity to kill the sniper. I mean, I get it. At the same time, it's not funny. It's just kind of like a satire, right? Of how ridiculous and cutthroat corporations are, right?
You'd be good to remember that. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
More coffee, sir?
You do it. There you go.
Jesus! Ah! Oh my God!
You see, it takes about 3.5 seconds to reload and trace another target, which gives me an adequate window to fire off a couple rounds. Pure business. And that is a kill.
Wow.
You see, patience and sacrifice.
Oh, that's it. It did get detected. I knew it. I knew because it was an official TV show. It would probably get claimed. So there you go. I paused enough that we were able to get through it and watch enough of it, and now it gave me the warning, so now we'll stop watching it. All right, I think this is the final Ultra Member submission. So let's watch a little bit of the Theft Capital of America from only 4 days ago. And this will be the last part, or the last video for this part. And then next video, we get to the submissions level videos, which are the ones from non-Ultra members, okay? So here we go.
We call that a stole. He ain't buy that.
Across the country, people are talking about crime in the Bay Area, specifically San Francisco.
We're in San Francisco, theft capital of the world. It's getting crazy out here.
Yeah, I think they're saying, I think they said San Francisco, Seattle area, like King County, which is where I live, Washington, D.C., like there's, and I forget where the other one is. There's like 4 or 5 different really heavy hotbeds for theft, and I live in one of them. But San Francisco apparently is one of the top ones as well. I don't know if it's as bad or worse as what we have here. Now, remember what I told you about when it comes to theft, crime rings. People are paid to go out, steal, go to a place where the product will then be fenced, you know, for pennies on the dollar, basically, and you get essentially a big cut of whatever that the profits would be for what you stole. So people are literally going in the stores with giant backpacks, grabbing as much as they can, loading the backpacks up, walking out, going to where they fence the materials, and then going right back out to the stores to do it again. That's how it's working. So I think that's what we're going to probably see here.
What's the biggest haul you've ever had?
They call me the high-speed specialist. I'm getting away from choppers.
I swear to God, you really look like a cop right now. I'm not here lying, I swear to God.
Overall theft in America seems to be dramatically on the rise, and no city better exemplifies this than San Francisco.
Another brazen theft at a San Francisco drugstore.
It's happened again. 4 women run off after stealing from the CVS pharmacy.
$2 million.
Yeah, that's incredibly common
goods
here.
Suspected to be stolen out of San Francisco.
Every day in Bay Area news, you can read stories about car theft, retail theft, robberies, and more. San Francisco was once one of America's golden cities, but the crime here is so wild that newspapers and locals have started referring to this place as Gotham City. Part of why this is happening are policies like Proposition 47. Essentially, what Prop 47 does is make any theft under...
There you go. Police cannot arrest anyone for shoplifting under a felony charge if the goods stolen are under $950. Instead, San Francisco PD is often held in its citation release policy, meaning the most shoplifters are given is a fine of no more than $1,000 and let go. Fining someone $1,000 for stealing $950 doesn't sound like much of a punishment, and as with how infrequently the fine is doled out, we can see how profitable shoplifting truly is. Exactly right. So imagine you're a full-time thief. You go out to steal. In one day, you steal $5,000 to $10,000 worth of products. You fence them. You make $5,000 profit. You get caught once, and you have to pay a $1,000 fine. You still made $4,000, and you didn't go to jail, and no one cares because you paid the fine. In the eyes of the law, you're good. That's what we're facing right now in a lot of states in the United States. The cops literally can't arrest these people unless they've stolen so much. What they'll do, they'll catch you doing it, and they'll take the product away and release you. Just go, leave. They'll make you leave the property, but that's it. You literally don't get arrested. And on top of that, listen to this. If someone's robbing you and the evidence you're getting robbed, if they jump into their car and drive away, the police can't follow them. That's considered a unsafe pursuit unless that person is posing a health risk to people around them, like they murdered someone and then they're peeling away, then you can follow them. But outside of that, they're not allowed to follow them. All they can do is take down their license plate and then hopefully try to locate them later. They're told you cannot do a pursuit. There was a case, I just read the article. Listen to this. This is not fake. I swear I just read this news story about 2 days ago. There was a person who was obviously messed up in the head. They were fleeing from the police, okay? And they basically jumped into someone's car, carjacked the car, all right, and drove away. The police were not able to follow them because, oh, well, they didn't hurt anyone yet. There's no murder, so we have to just document where they went. So instead of following them, they actually had a chopper on scene, and the chopper followed the guy around. This guy carjacked 4 more people. He basically kept driving a car into another car, stealing the next car, driving it into another car, stealing the next car. The entire time, the police were not allowed to stop the guy because the pursuit law said because he hadn't hurt anyone yet, they couldn't do anything. So he bit 4 fucking carjackings in a row he was allowed to do before he was finally stopped. So now 4 cars are wrecked, right? People, you know, scared shitless, being pulled out of their cars. And that was all fine because the law says the cop couldn't stop the guy. It's like, what? What have we done in the United States? These are the laws we have for protection. Like, what on earth? Listen, you cannot be arrested for stealing, basically. Ever. Listen to that law. What the fuck is that?
$950 a misdemeanor where the person stealing faces little to no consequence.
Right.
Under current state law, shoplifting merchandise valued under $950 is considered a misdemeanor.
In turn, this has led people to make careers as professional thieves.
Right.
In the Bay Area, these people are referred to bippers, boosters, and fences. Boosting is when someone goes into a store and takes out as much merchandise as they can get away with, and fences are the people that buy the stolen goods from the boosters and sell it into the black market.
Authorities say they are organized gangs of criminals who sell the merchandise to a fencing operation.
The result of this has been costly for San Francisco. Retailers are pulling out left and right. In Union Square, once a high-profile destination, 17 retailers have pulled out since 2020. This includes places like Nordstrom, Office Depot, and Old Navy. Starbucks alone has closed at least 19 locations in the San Francisco area.
Yep.
The impact of this is that
held up.
thousands of people no longer have a place to work. To take a closer look at this issue of theft, we dive into the underworld. In this episode, we explore black markets and we talk to bippers, boosters, fences, and guys that pull heists.
Folks, an announcement you should know about: a live event in Milwaukee.
I mean, so what exactly was the point of changing the laws to making all of this so loose, right? Why did lawmakers say we wanted to have all these crimes so loosely punished and enforced, right? Like, it doesn't make, what was the logic? I would like to hear that, because maybe eventually you'll get to the point of why they did it. But the problem, here's something, as I'm getting older, here's what I'm finding in American politics. Politicians have great intentions, but they don't execute properly. They'll pass a law that has good intention, but they won't ever create the means for that law to actually succeed and work properly, right? We'll pass a law that will make a change to healthcare. And if everything was in place, fine, it's great, but then they don't put anything in place. Like, when I moved out here 10 years ago, they had changed the laws for healthcare and made it that everything had to go through a state marketplace to get health insurance. But then when they changed it, none of it existed. So I needed to change my insurance plan from a Connecticut plan to a Washington plan. And I was calling, and the person on the line was like, yeah, I wish I could help you, but right now there's no real way to properly transition because we're in a state of flux because of all the new laws. And I was like, so how does that make sense? Because now I'm the one that suffers. I'm the one that doesn't have health insurance for like 6 to 8 months because you're not ready yet to give me health insurance because your system changed, right? So how much do you want to bet when they passed these more lax laws of punishing crime here in the United States, they had good intentions? Maybe overall it made sense, and in reality, if it was done correctly, things would have improved. But instead, they just passed the law without having any proper way to actually have it go through and be effective. And now everyone reaps the rewards when it comes to crime, right? All these people who are just willing to break the law. Oh, look at this. We found these giant problems with the law, loopholes. Let's just take advantage of it, right? I don't know. It seems to me like lawmakers are just really pathetic in how they execute here in the United States. And the thing is, none of them are held accountable. I'll give you an example. There's a law going on right now in our state in regards to like food deliveries and things like that, where now only here in Seattle area, anyone who works for one of those like DoorDash or Uber Eats, or what's the other one? I was trying to think of the other one. There's 3 or 4 big ones. Now, when you take on those deliveries, there's a minimum payment required to the person who actually delivers. So it used to be the only money that they would get paid is the tip. Like, you would pick, oh, I want to order from, I don't know, McDonald's, and I'll tip the guy $7 because it's across town, right? That's what that person would receive as payment to drive the food to your house. Now, Grubhub, that was the third one. Thank you. I always forget Grubhub. So now that's not the case anymore. They actually passed laws here. That person is required to receive a minimum payment. So what happened was all the prices have skyrocketed for food delivery because you're paying the original service fee that you would have paid plus an additional payment that pays the driver a flat fee. And then on top of that, you're expected to tip them. And it's like, wait a minute. So you just like dramatically increased the cost of delivery food because of this law you passed. So you know what's happened? I've been watching, again, the news. All the food delivery services are way down now. People have stopped ordering food for delivery because the price skyrocketed, so no one wants to do it anymore. So now all these drivers that the intention was to reward them and have them pay a flat fee per delivery so they make more money are making way less because there's less food deliveries to go around. So that the law that was supposed to help them actually has hurt them. And it's only been in effect for about a month, and it's getting worse. Like they're saying, it's getting worse and worse and probably will balloon. So they did research. They said, so who passed this law? Oh, people who aren't in government anymore. They quit. This was a law that was in process for 5 years. It finally got passed, and they're all gone. They all quit. They're not lawmakers anymore. So there's no one to even hold accountable for it. That's American government. So how much do you want to bet all these people that passed these lax laws for shoplifting and everything, they're probably not even involved anymore? Oh, well, I fucked everything up. I'm out. Right? That's America, man. No one's held accountable for their own actions. No one is liable for anything. Everyone just gets away with everything. And it's fine. As long as you're an immoral person, you just get away with shit all the time. It's perfectly fine. I mean, it's the same thing on the internet, too, right? When it comes to YouTube and shit. As long as you just get away with it, it's fine. It's completely immoral, ruining people's fucking lives. Oh, it's all right. I made money, right? And I'm not getting arrested for it, so it's all good, right? It's fucked up. I don't know. I mean, this is a super long video. We've already got a bunch of discussion. Let's watch just a little bit of it because we're going to split the part here.
People, you should be good. Someone bashes out your car window, steals your phone charger, your phone, all your stuff. What should happen to that person?
If I can find him, man, it's over with for him.
Nothing with the police?
Hell no, they never get the police involved.
Why?
They won't do nothing anyway.
There you go. Again, I had a tire stolen off of my car. My car was sitting in a parking lot of the mall while my wife was at work, at her job. Someone put my car up on a jack, unscrewed the bolts, took the entire wheel assembly off my car, and left. All right? My wife found the car still on the jack. We contacted the police. We filed a police report. Right? They did nothing. They literally never even followed up. The police report was filed. They just sat. They did nothing at all. There was cameras literally in the lot pointed at the theft. The cops did absolutely nothing. They didn't care. That's America right now. Right? That's fucking America. Like, what the fuck, man? It's pretty messed up. I don't even know what else to say about it because it's upsetting when it personally affects you, and it has. It's actually personally affected me in a bad way. You know, it's like I used to want to go to Seattle for tourism and stuff. And now I don't. Like, now I literally don't. I don't ever want to go back to Seattle because it's all like this. People constantly causing crimes and stealing, and the police aren't enabled to do anything about it. It's upsetting. You know, it's like, what the fuck is going on with America that we're just allowing all this stuff to get worse and worse, and no one seems to want to do anything about it. You know, it's like, anyway, this is a good place to split the part. When we continue, we'll now be into standard member submissions, or I should say submissions level, people who are into the playlist that we play in a random order, so everyone has kind of an equal chance. So thanks for watching, guys. Episode 52, I'll be back in the second half of DSP versus the internet for this week. I'll see you then.